place, I can see the whole camp. Let me know if you need anything. Be careful, Sean.
Got it. Thanks.
We gotta be careful now. If anything happens, let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah, of course. Let's get this over with.
Okay, Lisbeth's house is right behind the church, so in and out.
Okay.
We've already seen it.
And you sure Lisbeth will have those files on your sister?
Watch out, Sean. There are people right outside.
Oh, shit. How many?
Just 3. A man with his kid on one side, and a woman alone on the other.
Got it. Thanks.
People aren't supposed to come and go around the church once the service is over. Better to avoid them if we can.
You got it. A woman on this side, and a man and a kid on the other side. Which would be worse? Can't run a rescue mission without these, right? It's cool Karen hooked me up with some meds. Dang. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll ever understand what she's been through, or what she's after, but I can try. That woman? Okay, she's alone.
So, did you grow up out of here?
No, in another community back east. When Lisbeth came out here to start Haven Point, my folks followed her and brought me along.
Must have been hard on you.
Kinda. 8-year-olds don't want to go to church all day.
I just remembered, there's a third path through the back of that house. Because we scoped this place out earlier already.
This place feels so different when it's empty and silent.
Yeah, let's avoid all of them if we can. I was gonna say though, I think this woman would be more annoying because the man is with his kid, so he might be preoccupied. But this woman, if she's talkative, she might want to talk to us and all. So I was gonna not judge people by how many number of people there are. Just because this woman's alone doesn't mean she's less annoying.
Okay, there it is. Looks empty.
Let's hope so.
Luckily for us, we never close our door. A closed door is a closed heart, she says.
Do you really want to go through the door, or want to look around first? So paranoid after the whole thing with the farm and Meryl. Security cameras?
No one's in sight. Good. Is this Daniel's room? Oh, damn.
It's kind of bare bones.
So this is Daniel's not-so-secret garden. Great.
My god, he even lives with a woman. How has Jake been surviving here? Just been like, haha, yeah, to everything his family says? Okay, let's go. Time's a ticking.
Can't believe Daniel really lives in this depressing house.
Oh, we did it. Now we have a little bit more time.
Yes, we do. Nice work. So where are the files?
Right there, in her office. Ugh, of course it's locked. Her open door speech is just another lie. We gotta find a way in.
Fuck. Think there's a key somewhere?
Maybe she's too cautious not to have a spare set around.
Damn. This is so artless. Are you okay, Jake?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just so full of memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Confide and convince? 15 steps to a good speech.
Wow.
Yeah, nice read for a saleswoman. Lisbeth sure likes to be on pictures. Evenings in here must be so much fun.
Are we being timed on this?
Must be a way to break it.
I hope not.
Whoa. This place is worse than army camp.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. Daniel household duties: make bed every morning, clean dishes after every meal, vacuum hall and room weekly, take out trash Monday, wash hair every 2 days, help with Sunday laundry, count your blessings daily. I suppose it's not too bad. He gets a free place to live at.
Coaxing lesson 1. Get Daniel his favorite cereal. And I thought Claire and Steven were old-fashioned.
'Cause of the curtain?
The moat and the bean.
Oh, she has something. Prescription. Antibiotics for yeast infection. Advil for stress anxiety.
Might be enough to open that door.
Last resort.
This is a lot of pills. Especially for someone who doesn't believe in science.
Oh, Daniel's hair.
Daniel's haircut makes much more sense now.
She lives right next to the church too, my god.
Did she teach Daniel how to play this? Does she even believe in any of this?
Who cares?
Nothing here. Nothing interesting. Nice prison view, dude.
Yeah, the cage.
Sean,
Oh,
I swear, even her bed looks stern.
what? Oh shit, you scared me, Jake. Everything's good, Karen. Don't worry.
Yeah, that will definitely explain what's going on with Daniel.
Miracles. Where do they come from? What do they mean?
Okay. What the? She's completely obsessed with his power.
Daniel tired after using gift. Nothing gives him energy after. New diet? He acts on his own. Scripture won't impel him. More prayer. More study. Daniel pouty today after lesson. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Not yet. Must show grace. Trust in the Lord. I did cry today, watching the miracles. The child must be a vessel. What will he deliver unto us, and when? You know how in the previous episodes, we can kind of decide how religious Daniel is? If we do the prayers with Claire or not? I wonder if we did the prayer, would he be even more willing to accept this woman? Ooh!
Okay, I found a key.
Good. Let's try it.
A key?
What a great fucking family portrait. Don't see anything of interest.
She smokes! She smokes! Isn't that sinning? Is it not?
Whoa, they kicked her out of church? Now they're thirsty.
Dear Reverend Fisher, this is Michael Bloom, and I know it's been a long time since we last talked, and I know that our talk was not a happy one. Despite our differences, we all knew you were a devout spirit to be reckoned with. Nobody has been surprised by your words and deeds touching so many people. I hope you believe it when I say we are all proud of you. But we are also sorry and ashamed for asking you to leave the church without understanding the power of your faith, as we need to remind ourselves mistakes can be life lessons. Even prideful deacons should be humbled before the Lord's wisdom. We hope you find it in your heart to forgive us, and we would be honored to host you for a visit anytime you wish. Bless you, Michael. Whoa, what does she do? Mistakes? Prideful deacons should be humbled? What the hell?
She sure likes to gaze at her own success.
Former Uprising Church pastor founds Haven Point. Haven Point Church gains in popularity.
Oh, shit. Looks like the Reverend Mother got to this letter before Jake.
Oh, shoot! Jacob, thank you so much for telling me about Daniel. I'm on my way to Haven Point now, and please let Daniel know, without getting him or you in trouble, that his family has not forgotten him. I don't know where Sean is, and I hope we can find him too. I hope the best for you, and if you need anything, don't hesitate and ask for help. I'm there. Take care. Shoot. Tell Jake, dude! Oh, cute.
Hey. I found your letter for Jacob. Too bad Lisbeth found it first.
She took it from the mail? Damn that woman.
Yeah. She checks everything that comes and goes into the community.
Shiz.
Is this Daniel's room?
Yeah.
Man. It's depressing.
Well, Lisbeth doesn't believe in material possessions, so...
Doesn't mean you need to decorate your house like a prison. Shit. People are really all over his power. So much for secrecy.
Dearest Daniel, I know you may never read this, but I had to reach out after witnessing your Holy Spirit last week. I'm a sinner. I have not been a church-going woman for years, but I heard a story from my neighbor about Elizabeth, Fish, and your miracles. I could feel the Lord whisper to me, and then I drove all the way from Truckee to Haven Point. When I saw your angel face, I knew my faith was coming back. You showed me that God is alive and working through Daniel. You raised the cross like he raised Jesus. I have found my faith again, and I'm more strong than ever. You were sent to prove that God's love is real. I am saving money to see you again, and pray I can be of service forever. Your servant, Lori Conway. If you want to talk, got a number. Damn.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
A toy? Sorry, Jake. Jake!
Is she forcing him to do this? Why is he accepting all that?
'Cause he feels wanted and loved here. Is he actually being loved? It doesn't matter because he feels wanted. Making him memorize this? Especially since Lisbeth knows that I'm here, and his mom. Those who I love, I rebuke and discipline.
He looks happy. Fuck. I can't believe I missed it.
This kid's mouth. He looks a little bit strange. And this kid doesn't seem like a kid. Is that Lisbeth? God.
This is quite the change from Power Bear and Friends.
Everything has a cross.
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel.
Can we take it?
The Book of Daniel. So much for Hot Dog Man.
I, Daniel, was troubled in spirit, and the visions that passed through my mind disturbed me. I approached one of those standing there and asked him the meaning of all this. So he told me and gave me the interpretation of these things. The 4 great beasts are 4 kings that will rise from the earth. but the holy people of the Most High will receive the kingdom and will possess it forever. Yes, forever and ever. Okay?
They're so cute.
Sarah Lee drew this. It's a little bit more anime-ish. She knows how to shade too, my god. There is a collectible right here by the stand. Isn't it Finn's bracelet?
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel.
It should be, but we can't pick it up right now.
Locked, of course.
2 locked doors.
Shit. Maybe it opens the other door.
Better give it a try. They won't be away forever. What happened to Jake? Well, he's around here somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Perfect.
Whoa. Is this her personal archive or something?
Yeah, she keeps track of everything in here. Stuff about my sister must be in this one.
Why would the dad not be keeping his own daughter's medical records?
Okay, I've got something.
Why would the doctor not have it?
Must be what you're looking for.
Damn. She has pneumonia?
That young?
And for what I get, Lisbeth knows damn well she needs medical treatment.
That's criminal. She's insane. Look, she has a file on you too.
You can take a peek and see how she really treats her flock.
Man, what's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy?
Oh.
Do they wanted to cure you from being...
Pretty much. I always showed more interest in boys than girls. They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
Is that why you ran away?
Yep. Took me 5 years to understand what was up. I was too scared. Confused. I really did believe I was a sinner, so I thought I had to atone for my sins.
Atone? For what sins? I don't get how they can preach this kind of crap. I mean, you met Finn and everyone. Are they sinners then?
Of course not. I just didn't know different, Sean. I believed them.
Damn, Jake.
After a few years, I was in a really bad place. I tried to hurt myself. Elizabeth was very upset. We had a long chat. She told me I should leave. Go see the world and figure things out. I don't really get her, Sean. But Elizabeth does believe in all of this stuff.
I had no clue about your life here. I'm sorry, Jake.
I'm sorry I brought Daniel here. I was just so blown away when I saw what he could do. It was like a real miracle. I thought I'd found my faith again. Instead, I just hurt him.
Well, he was getting fed here and stuff, so it's not the end of the world.
Then let's make things right. We just have to get Daniel out of here.
I hope so. And I'll get my sister to a hospital. Have her treated. I hope they'll help her.
Keep our money. For your sister. She needs it.
Oh, I can't do that, Sean. That's a lot of...
We're okay.
We'll split.
It will cover her medical bills.
Wow. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, are you there?
What's up?
You got company. That thug who works for Elizabeth. He's just holding some files. Doesn't seem to be onto you.
This guy is dangerous, Sean.
Hey,
Trust me.
I have a good plan to get him out of your way. He'll give you more time. Just give me the word.
Okay.
Yeah. See what you can do.
I will. Get ready.
She's an adult.
Sean, we gotta hide. Now.
Woo! That was a real close one.
Hurry up.
Closet seems too... Okay. This one?
Come on, Sean, we need to hide.
You mean you need to hide?
Man, if he finds us here, we're screwed.
Yeah, Jake, go hide, please. Hide! Oh, God. Why is he not hiding? He could have at least been under the desk or something.
Weird. Better tell Elizabeth about this.
Oh, I forgot to lock it.
All right, let's see.
Open door policy, man. It's not supposed to be locked anyway.
Huh? What the fuck is going on?
Sean, do you think...
It's gotta be Karen.
He's gone.
Oh, thank God for Karen.
Let's get out of here. Oh, man, that was crazy. I really thought he was gonna catch us.
The guy's leaving. Looks like my diversion worked out.
Yeah. Nice job. Does she read anything else?
Okay, we shouldn't be here. Are you ready?
I don't think there's anything else in here. But to double check.
I can't believe this type of shit still happens today.
Jacob. Secretive, refuses to compete in sports, etc. Shows little interest in girls, questions the scriptures. Jacob feels shame. I feel the Lord is working through me to save Jacob from himself and the temptations of sin. I have told his parents that he must attend daily prayer sessions with me until we have cast out his confusion. This is a test of my faith, and I will not fail him or Jacob. Reparative therapy, God. Jacob note to another boy. Hi, Bruce. Meet me in the parking lot at 11 p.m. Be careful, can't wait to see you again. That's so innocent. It's just a note.
Oh, shit. Why did Daniel tell her so much?
Oh, shit. What happened to Daniel in Seattle? Does anyone else know what he can do? Search for living relatives. Daniel personality traits. Missing mother. That's a personality trait. Likes to be creative/build things. Trains his gift regularly. Doesn't remember everything or doesn't want to. Pouts too much. Spoiled. Pretty much. Misses old friends. Noah, Lila. Likes to watch my sermons. Mumbles in his sleep. Loves Choco Crisps. Today, Daniel told me about his layover in Beaver Creek, Oregon. He was hiding out at his grandparents and made friends with another boy like him, Chris or Chris. Of course, he wanted to stay. The police showed up, but Daniel wasn't clear about what happened next. I know he's holding back, but the Holy Spirit will free him from his sins of omission.
I knew this guy was sketchy, but... Whoa.
John Nicholas Bowen? incarcerated in Salt Lake City. Still has many contacts among white gangs. Strong faith but never read the Bible. Former meth addict. Sensible topic. Inclined to pride. Strong faith but never read the Bible. 3 teenagers rob liquor store, owner shot dead. What? On the night of September 20th, a group of masked young men broke in Sally's liquor store, South Salt Lake. Under the influence of alcohol and drugs, they beat the clerk and stole the cash register. When caught by the store's owner on their way out, the oldest man pulled a gun and... Dear Elizabeth, I found your address in my jacket this morning and remembered how I ended up in this motel room last night with a meal in my stomach and a warm light in my chest. I can't thank you enough for what you did. Your kind and patient words pulled me out of a downward spiral I'd been falling in for weeks. If I remember correctly, you said you were looking for hands to help you build a... Oh, the thug! The thug is an actual criminal. Wow. Guess I'll close this again for courtesy. Or not.
Fuck. She's done some serious research. And still acts all naive.
Police search for suspects Sean and Daniel Diaz. Seattle shooting ignites protest. My God.
Seriously, how can she ignore that?
Dear Reverend Fisher, I hope you will forgive what must feel like an intrusion into your church and beliefs, but I have great respect for what you've built over the past decade. I have no doubt the Lord has chosen you for a reason. I am a longtime personal family friend of the Hackermans, including their precious daughter, who has had too long a time of illness. Blessedly, there is some medical help available that her family has, however, denied due to your advice. They see her pneumonia as a spiritual problem that only you can solve through prayer. While I believe that is partially true, I believe that we have to work with miracles provided by medicine. I hope you can see the severity of the situation, as I feel some personal responsibility for Sarah Lee and her family, who are devout people. I'd like to talk next week if possible and hear your take on this matter, which is that she doesn't need anything. I hope you are not offended by my outreach. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Sincerely, Reverend Oliver Grand. The Hackermans, Jacob's family. What the hell? This woman. Papers.
She's running a typed ship here. Gotta give her credit for that.
Live miracles twice a day. My God. She's making money off of Daniel like it's nothing.
I don't think there's anything worth a look in here. Is she actually scared of me?
Fellow members, I am sending you this message as a warning that our church may have a disturbed stalker who claims to be Daniel's brother. He is a Mexican teenager with one eye between 16 to 18 who calls himself Sean. Do not engage him in any way if you happen to spot him. Do not call the police. Alert me or Nicholas at once. He must not be allowed near Daniel or any other members of the church. I pray I have not alarmed you, but we have a responsibility to protect ourselves from any outside threat. Bless you all for your faith, love, and strength. Reverend Fisher. Oh, thank God we didn't talk to anybody earlier.
Better get Daniel out of here before she gets too much attention.
Jesus, what era is this? They still have a visitor counter. Rainbow font? Welcome to Reach for the Sky billboards. Our billboards won't bore you. Reach 1 million drivers a year. Let our expert team of marketing mavens create your next ad. From big to small, we cover the state. Call or email today for a free estimate. She must be the one who made the Jesus will save you one. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Was there anything here?
The fuck?
What is it?
I think that's the file Nicholas had. Take a look.
What? Is she trying to adopt Daniel?
Oh my God.
Exactly. And she's doing it under the table, of course.
Man.
Rip it up. Oh, take that with you. Don't put it back in. That's good evidence.
Only random stuff.
I want to push that back in. We should probably get out of here soon. No?
This type of shit still happens today.
Okay, what about the collectible? I know it's Finn's bracelet. I know it. Come on, you can't do this to me. And we gotta get it before we go too, because Daniel's not gonna have time to pack up. What the heck?
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel.
Oh. Done. Okay, let's get out of here. Heaven and hell. Forget Finn. Oh.
What is this? Daniel Fisher? Oh no. No, that's total bullshit. And creepy.
And we found that after the adoption papers too. What's that QR code? Contents: 1 child, Daniel Fisher. Contents: 1 adult, Lisbeth Fisher. Nevada Museum of Trains. Take a trip back to the past. God. No point in us opening this. It just goes back to the other room. Okay, let's go, let's go. Bed?
I swear, even her bed looks stern.
God. Did we look at all this already? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What the? She's completely obsessed with his power.
Okay, let's go. Can we lock the door? Nope.
It's so weird being in this room. The only times I was brought in here wasn't for nice reasons.
Yeah. It looks like this is where the bad stuff happens.
Look at that. Your mom is hardcore, Sean.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
I guess she is. So we're all good now?
I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Then let's meet up at the car, okay?
All right. You be careful, okay?
You too, Sean. Good luck.
That was not what I was expecting. Damn, Mom.
Come in, Karen. See anything?
No, you're all clear.
Awesome. Talk later.
So it's okay for me to walk down here? Everyone's worrying about the fire. We gotta convince Daniel to come with us, though. Who's that? Oh, that's Karen.
Mission accomplished?
Yep. Now the hard part.
Did you find what Jacob needed?
And a whole lot more. Thanks for the help. That was pretty sweet.
I try.
You did well.
Hey, I'm here if you need me, Sean.
I know, Karen. Thanks.
No problem.
Well, are we gonna get going now? Where is he? In the church?
Sorry, Reverend. You won't be hiding behind that cross for much longer.
Kids are all gone.
So you know what you're gonna do?
No?
No. But let's do it.
Oh Lord, let your power speak through this young vessel. I am your humble
Sean,
servant and will obey
what the hell
your
is this?
every command.
Oh, she's never seen.
Speak to me.
It's Daniel.
Speak.
I told you, he's kind of special. Hey,
Sean! You came back?
enano, little cub. Come with me, Daniel. We're leaving.
I'm sorry, Sean. I can't.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice, Sean. But I'm offering you to join us again. Put your faith in me, and you'll be family.
Never.
So that's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy on your lost soul. It's time for you to leave our sanctuary, right now.
Not without my brother.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. She's my family now.
Daniel, listen. She's not your family.
Sean? Who is she?
Our mother. She came here. For you.
Oh, praise the Lord. Another miracle at our church. Wonderful.
She's so manipulative.
It's all right, Daniel. Go see her. I mean, she's right there. Don't be afraid.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
That's in the eye of the beholder. But since you are his mother, let me ask you, how could you let your child wander alone in the wilderness? Where were you when Daniel was lost? Where?
Listen, Daniel. I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. You were blessed with a divine gift. And you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
You might have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your rights.
Isn't your God all about forgiveness?
You have no idea what the Bible says. How can you pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please, think by yourself. You're smarter than this.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to your father.
You don't know anything. It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together. That's what I've been trying to tell your brother, and I'm so glad he listened. You gotta trust us. She's using you for her selfish desires.
Daniel, this time the choice is yours. Are you going to believe her or me? That's right. You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family, and we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
Oh, Sean, don't force it.
Holy shit.
Reverend, are you okay?
Nicholas, they're heretics, sent to desecrate our church.
Okay, what now?
Don't you understand? This is over, Sean.
You have to talk to him. You can convince him, Sean.
I won't leave you, Daniel. Not here.
Don't be so stubborn, Sean. Your brother chose his path.
Your friend, Sarah Lee, she's very sick. And Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What? She wouldn't do
This
that.
is pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
Yeah, you went to the doctor. You got prescription. This is more science-based.
I know. She went to see doctors for herself when she was in pain. She never waited for a miracle when she was in danger.
What? Is that true? Reverend Mother?
Have faith in me, Daniel. I know what I'm doing. God is speaking to me and to you.
She was kicked out of her previous church. Yeah, they knew she was crazy, so she left and founded Haven Point.
Why would they do that? Did she do something wrong?
Liar! I left on my own because they were all blind. Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
This is like Kate with a rooftop again. What would Dad say? Oh, shiz.
I found a letter from Karen, our mother, inside her house. She hid it from you, so you never know. She's looking for you.
What? You told me she didn't want to see me.
Whoa!
See what you have done?
Hey, Enano.
Back off.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said stop!
Don't. I came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever if I need.
Sean!
He must learn.
Oh, his homework, his bullshit homework. You must discipline the ones you love.
Listen, I did my best job to be a good brother. And I know I probably failed. I took you for granted. I put you in danger. And I'm sorry.
Sean!
Don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did. Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
If I could go back in time, I would. We'd be in our living room in Seattle. Dad would get us pizza and snacks, then pick the movie because we would always fight about it. And he always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet! What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Ano.
Stop
So
it!
we have to keep going
No!
forward.
What are you
You're
doing?
gonna kill him!
Please! He's my brother!
You can burn down our church, but not our faith.
Daniel knows you're telling the truth. Don't give up.
We all gotta get out of the church. It's burning. But who are you going with, Daniel?
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers. I know. Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing. You know.
Please! Stop! Leave him alone!
Daniel, listen to him.
I won't stop. No matter what she does. I'll come right back. Again and again. I love you, Daniel.
I do too.
Shut him up now.
Don't move.
Whoa!
Just stop.
If you want to kill me, then do it. I'm not afraid.
Do it.
Daniel!
Shoot. Don't.
Go ahead. What? Shoot me in the face. And live with it.
Now. Stop.
Took you long enough, boy.
Daniel! Sean! I'm sorry. sorry. I was so confused. Thought she was someone else. I'm sorry.
Sean, we need to get out of here. Now.
Oh no. No.
Wow.
You started this fire. You will all burn in this hell.
Move. Let us go. Move it!
You won't leave this place. Not with me alive.
Ask Daniel to get her out of the way. Threaten Lisbeth. Okay, she's crazy, but I don't want to kill her because that's like stooping down to her level. Which one is the not killing her option? Let's threaten her because I don't want to ask him to do stuff. If he decides he wants to get her out of the way, he'll do it himself.
I said move,
Whoa, I forgot about the gun.
or I will hurt you.
Sean,
Foolish child. You can't threaten me with death. I embrace it. I know what awaits me.
Oh no, I'm not gonna shoot. I forgot about the gun entirely.
Open the door, Nano.
Daniel, after all I did for you, you can still repent.
I don't believe you anymore! Ugh.
Wow, this is the most complete my family has been in a long time. Is this really okay though? It's kind of high profile. Where's Jake's parents? And that's episode 4, Faith. We had a lot of different kinds of faiths this episode. The obvious one being the religious kind, the Reverend's faith in her religion, plus Daniel being some sort of a miracle worker, placing our faith in Karen so that we can go save Daniel together, or even simple things like placing faith in the truck driver, trusting him to take us to New Haven without abusing us or hurting us. But I think, unquestionably, the most important one that is talked about in this episode is the faith, the trust, the bond between Sean and Daniel. Over the past 4 episodes, we've had them bickering, we've had them fight and struggle against the wilds, struggle in their relationships with each other versus with their other friends like Finn and Cassidy. And this time, they were directly being put against each other with the Reverend in between. I don't think it was a choice whether Daniel comes with you or not, so probably in all playthroughs, by the end here, Sean and Daniel are the inseparable Wolf brothers. Overall, I enjoyed the episode, but I feel like I might have enjoyed the third one a bit more, especially if I compare it back to the first season. The 4th episode was the one where shit hit the fan, and then that's when the climax really started. But then, if you look at the 2nd season, it felt like the heist with all the guns being pointed everywhere was the high point. But I also think it depends on which perspective you look at it from, because the focus this season is more on the connection between Sean and Daniel, and in terms of that, probably this episode is where it hits a climax here. Sean travels all the way across states, escaping from the hospital, escaping from juvie, running away from the FBI, committing actual crimes, all just to get to Daniel. He could have very well said, "Hey, FBI lady, I got a tip that my brother is in Haven Point." But nope, he made that dangerous trek all by himself, and along the way, we met a lot of people, but I'm not really sure how to feel about it. Again, it really goes back to the point about how, because every episode we're in different places with many months apart, not just in the release date between the episodes, but also in the episodes, right? Because every single episode is a different season. So every time we come across a new character, they appear for like 1 or 2 scenes and then they just never appear again, because I highly doubt we're gonna see the trucker guy again. What's those guys' names again? Chad, Mike, the racist guys that we bumped into in the middle of the night? These people are completely just passers-by and there's no meaningful relationship being built with them at all. That's why everybody freaking misses Lila from goddamn episode 1 so much, because she's actually a person that we've spent some time with. But on that front, Karen is a person that we've heard about throughout the past 3 episodes, and now she's finally here. And wow, it is heartbreaking. Even though she's shown up now, I still get the impression that she has no interest in being our mother. And I don't really know what she is right now. She's like a family friend who's like, "Hey, I happen to be around, do you guys need some help?" I can almost envision her in the beginning of next episode, dropping us off in the middle of nowhere, and then she'll be like, "Well, was nice seeing you guys, but I'm gonna go back to my lizards and rocks in Arizona now. Bye." And that's it. She's a very individualistic and selfish person, but I don't say that in like oh my god, she's so goddamn selfish, like that. Like, it's more just no, it's not really just a neutral statement, but I see where she's coming from, is what I want to say, because we all have the right to make ourselves happy. What she's doing right now, isn't it the kind of thing that we always tell our friends and family? Hey, you should do things that make you happy. Don't live for or do anything for other people, because you've only got one life, blah blah blah. Well, that's exactly what she's doing. For some reason, it just involves her abandoning her children and completely escaping. I don't get why they don't just have a normal divorce and... No, they can't, because she wants to completely go away. She doesn't want to be a mother who shows up once every 3 months or have custody every other weekend. She just isn't for it. And that just goes against so many social norms that we have, like, oh, you have to get a job to feed yourself and your family, you have to take care of your children if you have any, blah blah blah, and that's her choice, I guess. Thank you for saving us this time, but I don't think she's someone we can depend on for the future. In terms of gameplay, this is probably one of the episodes that's closer to the first season, just because we didn't have Daniel with us the whole time, so it becomes a lot less technically complex. No need to worry about Daniel walking here and there and making random comments and stuff. So it's a bit more bland and linear than usual, but I'm okay with it as long as they're telling an interesting story. Although I find it really hard to see where it'll go from this point on. I can still say the same thing that I said back at the end of episode 1. How are they gonna resolve this in the end? Now that Sean has committed actual crimes, will he have to face consequences for that? Or will they really just run away to Mexico and live happily ever after? Hard to see where it'll go. What's Romans 3:23? I don't know. Wow, we look so different. You passed both vision tests. Oh, I thought I failed one of them because I couldn't tap it 3 times. Maybe I only needed to tap it once. You told Agent Flores the robbery was Finn's idea, aka the truth. Although I would agree that at some point it became everyone's choice, because we couldn't convince Finn and Daniel to get out of there. You escaped the hospital without hurting anybody. Majority choice. Some other people had to attack the guard at least. Attacking Joey? Come on. We didn't talk to Finn, which is the second majority choice, but most people decided to at least talk to him. My main thinking behind this was because I didn't want to deal with Finn telling everybody in the hospital I was there and potentially getting me into trouble, but it seems like you can blame or forgive him. Well, okay. You broke Daniel's toy while taking it back from Chad. You didn't try to take the toy back and didn't break it. Oh, dang it. But do you also get the toy back by the end? It's a bit of an impulsive choice, and doesn't match well with what I try to do next because the whole point of me doing this was because I was acting on impulsion, but this one's more like, I'll do whatever you want as long as you let me leave. This is more even than I thought it would be, because I thought more people would refuse to sing it, but singing it actually resulted in a really freaking depressing scene, so I'm glad to have seen that from a story perspective, but I don't like that Sean had to do it, even though I made him do it. Most people got into Anton's truck. We all still believe in people. I was in the minority for giving to the church. Well, I really just wanted to pay them back for taking care of Daniel, but as it turns out, the Reverend, my god, they're not short on money at all. Overall, you try to let Karen open up to you. I didn't really think there were any difficult choices this episode, so mine are pretty standard. Most people smoked a cigarette with Karen. I probably would have chosen that if it didn't time me out, but I took a little bit too long to think. I accepted Karen's help to clean up your wound. Ooh, Karen cannot offer her help, probably when you're too antagonistic to her. Nicholas was not aware of my presence. Thank you to Karen. Thank you to not bumping into anybody while walking to the Reverend's house. This one, I shared my money with Jacob, but I really hope it's more of a 50-50 split, or, at least I get something. Like for me and Daniel for the future, it's like living expenses and maybe the occasional doctor's visit. But for Jacob and Sarah Lee, her pneumonia is a much longer ongoing thing, on top of living expenses. They probably needed it a little bit more than I did. We managed to hide just fine. You and Daniel both spared Lisbeth's life. Oh, Daniel can choose to hurt her on purpose. You shot Lisbeth while Daniel wasn't hurting her. You let Daniel unleash his power on Lisbeth while he was hurting her. While he was hurting her? Oh, wow. You shot Lisbeth while Daniel was hurting her. Huh. So in my case, I didn't make Daniel so angry that he himself wanted to kill her. Because she did take care of him for a while, so we can't be that rude. Friends? Maybe not too many friends played this yet? I can't tell. Maybe like 4 people? 3, 4 people? kind of, not a crazy episode for choices because we weren't with Daniel the whole time, so there's only 4 pages. Not much of anything we did was affected by Daniel. We only have 1 more episode.
This is it. We made it, Daniel.
What do we do now?
Make our way across. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Porto Lobos? Really? Wow. What about Karen? Sean and Daniel are reaching their destination. But how has the journey changed them? Will the pack stay together? Or will Daniel turn away from his brother? Oh, I never really envisioned a ending where we could be apart, but I guess I don't really know. Karen doesn't seem to be around here either, but I guess I never really envisioned that she would take care of the kids either. So forget about her for now. Episode 5 is kind of hard to imagine. We saw the wall there, the literal wall between the US and Mexico, but is escaping to Mexico really the solution to all of our problems? I guess we'll find out in December. But before that, I'll be back with an alternate playthrough and we'll see how our choices changes things up. Alright, see you then.